Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new NARS Light Reflecting Powder. This is brand new from NARS and I was very excited to get my hands on it, so I'm just going to get into it. But if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. I wanted to try this out from NARS as I'm really enjoying their foundation. This comes in 4 shades and it also comes in 2 finishes. So if you prefer a pressed powder, you can get it in a pressed powder form. If you prefer a loose powder, then you can also get it in a loose powder form. I decided to get it in a loose just because the pressed powders I've been buying recently, they do hard pan a lot, and I've got a lot of pressed powders anyway, and I love a good loose powder. I feel like it's a little bit more versatile and just something I'm more used to working with. So I decided to go for the loose, but I did swatch the pressed. You can find that in vlog 40, this Sunday's vlog, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. It is £31.39 US. It is available at NARS, at Harrods, anywhere you can get NARS, you can get it. And I think it launched just after the foundation because the foundation really was the thing that got the attention. And I think this launched just after and no one was really aware. I wasn't really aware either. I did talk about this in my Will I Buy It for Spring 2022 collections, and a few of you were interested in it. Most of you are interested in lots of other things, but none of those things are available yet in the UK, so I thought I would try this first. Also, I'm in desperate need of a powder that I'm really into, so I thought I would try this one out. It says this is now available in 4 shades. This best-selling loose powder locks makeup in place all day with a luminous photo-ready finish. It's undetectable, unrivaled, universally flattering, cult favorite light reflecting setting powder is now available in 4 shades for all skin tones. Lightweight and easy to blend, the iconic formula locks makeup in place all day with a weightless luminous finish. Powered by NARS's Light Reflecting Complex, it optimizes light reflection on the skin, creating a soft focus effect by optically fading fine lines, wrinkles and pores. No flashback formula, 4 translucent shades, 1 best-selling formula. Reveal your appeal. And yeah, it says it's got a mesh sifter, which is cool, dual close, which prevents powder leakage, translucent coverage, luminous finish, dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, vegan formula, all skin tones, and it is 11 grams. The glitters in it look a bit more true to the skin tone than the Say one. Annoyingly, my Say one has been sent back, so I will be able to only show you a swatch comparison in the shade Translucent Deep, but just for the record, I do use Translucent Medium. The 4 shades it comes in are Crystal, very light to light, Shore, medium to medium deep, Mesa, which is the one I bought, medium deep, and Sable, which is deep to very deep. They look a bit different swatched in store. Mesa definitely looks like a truer shade. It just melts into my skin, whereas on the swatches you can still see it a little bit. So I got the shade Mesa. I'm going to use this under my eyes, which are getting creasier by the second. I'm also going to use it to tidy up this very obvious line, whatever this is, and just tidy up my face, and then I will do a wear test. But first I'm going to show you guys some swatches, some swatch comparisons, the packaging, and then I'm going to get into a demo. So there's the swatches on. I feel like the Mesa from NARS is actually a really good match. It just blends in really well. It's not as yellow toned as some of the other things I have, like the Pat McGrath or the Say in translucent medium, even though I can't show you. Those are a bit more yellow. This is a bit more true brown. It's a really nice, just like melts into my skin color, and I feel like it's going to be nice and flattering. It's not too far off from the Laura Mercier translucent medium deep. A little bit lighter than that, but not far off it at all. The translucent deep from Say is a lot richer, but I knew that. I think the translucent medium is definitely lighter than this NARS, and definitely also a bit more cool toned, a bit more white undertoned. Not far off from the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, a little bit richer, and very close to the By Terry, not far from that. So yeah, really nice on. It felt very soft, very silky. I like the packaging. I love the fact that it had the little net. I do love those nets. They're a lot easier to use. Like my By Terry one, it just gets clogged up and I can never really get enough out. So I quite like having the net because it kind of sifts it. This one, unlike the Pat McGrath one, which also has a net, this has an additional lid which stops it from coming out. I don't know if you guys saw it, but when I opened the Pat McGrath, there was loads there, even though it has the net, but there's nothing really to kind of trap it in. So this NARS one is kind of like an advancement of that, which is quite good. I love the color. I like the packaging, feels good. Hopefully it's better than the Say one. I love the Say powder, but that lid is so stiff and it's really hard to close and open. I love the black and white. It's just very chic. It's quite slimline compared to something like the Laura Mercier. Also a lot smaller. The Laura Mercier, like I always say, is abnormally large. The Laura Mercier is 29 grams, and the Mesa, the light reflecting powder from NARS, is 11 grams. Comparing it to other things that are this size, Pat McGrath is 5 grams, so it is quite small. Even though it is pretty much the same size packaging, you do get a lot less, but it is very pigmented, this Pat, so you don't really need as much. Say is 4 grams, so it's actually smaller, but it is very affordable. It's $20 pounds, and I think $20 US, it's definitely £20, so quite cheap. And the By Terry is 10 grams, so just 1 gram smaller than the NARS. So they're all coming in smaller than the NARS, and the By Terry and the Pat I think are more expensive than this NARS one. I will double check and put the price of the Pat on screen, and the By Terry as well. So yeah, these are all very good powders. I love the By Terry, one of my favorites. I have this in the 500 medium dark, which I use all the time. I also have it in the 600, but the 500 medium dark is my shade for like under the eye and face. The only reason I don't use this as much anymore is because it gets clogged up and I can never get it out, and it's just annoying. I'm excited to try this NARS one. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to do on this side, I'm going to use a sponge, and on this side I'm going to use a brush, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I do quite like this. It feels nice and secure. I'm just going to blend in some of my creasy concealer because it is quite creasing up. So that is it on one side of my face. I do like it. I don't know if it's bright enough for under my eyes, but it does look good. It's very seamless. It just looks like my skin tone, so that's good. You can see it's blurred and smoothed and kind of matted down, which is great. And yeah, it looks good. I just don't know if it's as like bright as the medium, translucent medium from Say. I will get that back, and so I will do a side by side at some point. But it does look good. It looks like a good powder. On this side now I'm gonna use a brush, and then I might tidy this up with a brush because I feel like it needs a bit of like buffing. So that is it on. I think it actually looks really nice. It definitely looks the most skin-like of all of my powders in terms of shade. It just blends in. It looks really just like my skin tone. Not too white, not too yellow, not too rich, not too cool. Just nice. So I do like it. I don't know if I want it to be brighter under the eyes, but I do think it looks really nice and natural. It feels very lightweight on. It's really easy to just like sweep on, and it's like kind of very lightweight and featherweight. I'm gonna pop a bit more here. I might put a bit of powder on my cheeks because it looks a bit one tone. That is it, guys. That is my finished look. That is the NARS new light reflecting powder in loose. This is also available in press. So far I'm really impressed with it. I like the shade, I like the finish, I like the feel. It feels light. It looks very smooth. I don't look overly matte, I don't look dry. I do look powdered down, but in a kind of nice, say, air set setting powder kind of way. I think this shade is probably a bit better for me than the translucent medium, but I do like the translucent medium under my eyes. It's quite brightening, but this is nice. I'm gonna give you guys a quick close up and then I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna be doing a wear test with this. Let's see how long it lasts. The time now is 3:55. Hi guys, I am back. I've got my glasses on, therefore I can't really see. It is now, let's see. It is now 12:03 p.m. a.m. I had this on at, I think it was 3:55. It has been 9 hours I've had this on, so I feel like I've done a really good wear test on this. I've actually been out and about, I've been shopping, I've been working, I've been touching my face, I blew my nose, I just did a dancing session for like 20 minutes, trying to get rid of my belly. It feels like it's grown bigger, but it was really good exercise, so I'm happy about that. I did get very sweaty, so that's good. I feel like this is a good powder. I'm gonna give you guys a close up. I feel like for 9 hours wear, this is really good, especially because it didn't say it had any weird or intense wear. It didn't say like 24-hour wear or anything wild. It just said long lasting, and I feel like it's done a really good job. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna give you guys a quick close up, and then I'm gonna finish up. So guys, that is the NARS new light reflecting powder in loose. It's done a really good job. I like how natural it looks. It wears really nicely. It doesn't look grey, it still looks nice and brown. And my skin tone, I think it's held my makeup in place a lot longer than other things do. It's really, really good for 9 hours wear. It's really held my makeup in place, and I think it's really nice. I'm really happy I got this. Definitely one of the best powders I've tried in a very long time, excluding the Say one, which I do love very much. This one's a bit softer in its undertones. It's a bit more skin tone friendly, a bit less cool than the Say Beauty one. Even though I do really, really love that, I feel like this is a really nice option and something I will be reaching for a lot. I really like the fact that they actually brought it out in a pressed powder form as well as a translucent form, and that all the shades are consistent across both. I think it's really, really nice, and definitely gives people the option, because sometimes people only bring out one, so it's really nice that they brought out both. It's a really nice lightweight powder. I love the feel of it on my skin. I love the shade. I think it's a really nice, perfect for me shade. And even though I'm used to something a bit more brighter on the eyes, it still doesn't look dull under the eyes, and it still looks good. So I'm really happy with it so far. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments down below. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Also, guys, do you want any more videos? Do you want a roundup of some powders? Let me know. I feel like the time is coming. Maybe when the Say one comes back, that'll be a good time to do it. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting, hopefully found it useful. I feel like this is a really nice blurring matte powder that's not too matte and very comfortable on the skin, so I'm really happy with it so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.